It's time to see yourself sitting in a new seat. Let's go. Let's go from seeing to being. Let's behold this new place that you're sitting in, this new seat that you're sitting in. What are you sensing? Is this the place that God has called you to for such a time as this? Is it a leather seat? Is it a big room? Is it an opportunity? Is it a new home? What does it feel like to be in that place? Do you get a sense of purpose? Do you get a sense of destiny? God told Abraham, and if you allow me to paraphrase a bit, people have ruled you out. They've counted you, they've counted Sarah out. They have added up and estimated your future and said that you don't have what it takes. They've said it's too late. They said it's a hopeless situation. They said that you're too old or you're too young. You're not ready yet. Okay, Jeremiah, I know what they said. Now let's go back to Abraham and Sarah. Abraham, you even counted your own self out. But I've counted you in. You've counted Sarah out, and Sarah has counted her own self out. But I want to use you. I want you to imagine. I want you to look out over the land. Abraham, I know what's in your heart, but I'm speaking a new word into your heart today. It's possible. With God, all things are possible. With God, it is never too late. Surely God, being God, has seen this day. He's seen your situation. And yet, Abraham, God wants to use you. God speaks a dream into Abraham. He speaks a reality. He calls those things that be not as though they were. Abraham, I have made you to be a father of many nations. You are the father that I've called to be of many nations. I know what the doctor said. I know what the scientists have said. I know what the reports have said. But hear ye my voice. I have chosen you. I have called you. I am the God that causes all things to work together for the good of those that love me and are called according to my purpose. What does that seat look like today? Let's think about that. Let's settle back into that place that God has called you to. Perhaps you are on an airplane flying to another nation. Or you could be crossing the threshold into that new home. What do you see? How many rooms are there? What's the color scheme? This is a sidebar. You know, when God gives you something to do and it's really interesting, and you may think you're doing it for one purpose, but many times it's for another purpose. And God gave me the book, The Long Way Around, the subtitle, Who is Josephine Delight? And there's one part in the book where she finds herself in a place of being broke, busted, and disgusted. But she began to dream. And oh my, whenever I think about that today, of what God walked her through and how she began to get to the place where she was going. She began to imagine. She began to see herself in places. She began to pre-plan different things. The color of the rooms, the walls. She began to pre-plan just what she wanted this new dimension of her to look like. What does your seat, your office, your opportunity look like? I pray you stay tuned and have a good day. And don't forget, allow the Lord to have His way. I'm out of here for now. But with the grace of God, I do plan to return. God bless.